Hey adrenaline junkies, welcome to Police Chase. Today we're kicking off a brand new series, When People Mess with the Wrong Cops, where every dumb move instantly triggers justice mode. Alright, let's dive in. On the evening of January 28, 2023, Florida police spotted a white Dodge stopped at a red light. When the light turned green, the driver suddenly accelerated and swerved, immediately drawing attention. Officers activated their sirens and flashing lights, but the driver refused to stop and sped away. Nighttime chase ensued through the city streets as the Dodge sped through intersections and weaved between lanes. Despite its powerful acceleration, the vehicle became increasingly unstable at high speeds, especially during sharp turns. While attempting a turn, the driver lost control, causing the car to veer into a ditch and become stuck. Officers rushed in, weapons at the ready, ordering the suspect to raise his hands and get out of the vehicle. The driver was quickly apprehended, visibly frightened, crying and repeatedly apologizing.
Get your fucking hands up! Get out of the car now! Get out of the car! Down! Get your fucking hands on your back! Reckless driving!
He was then taken to Tallahassee County Jail on charges of fleeing from law enforcement and reckless driving, ending a dangerous chase.
Yeah, he reckless driving. Shots fired! Shots fired!
4504.
On March 30th, 2026 in Harrison County, Ohio, a routine traffic stop quickly turned violent.
Hello, how are you? Hey, oh wow.
Yeah, I know.
No worries. Hey, just following the car in front of you a little too close, alright?
I was wondering, because I know it wasn't speeding.
No, yeah.
Here goes my insurance. I don't have my driver's license on me. I don't have my wallet on.
Okay, what's your name?
Nikki Renner.
Nikki Renner.
Yeah.
Okay.
62285.
Randy, what's your last name?
During a search of a blue Dodge Journey, passenger Michael Decker became suspicious and provided false identification.
What is it? Roast? Why am I being... I'm a passenger.
Yeah, I know. I'm just getting your information.
Oh, it's Ring Roast.
Brost, B-R-O-S-T. And where are you from? Mingo. And what's your date of birth?
917.
9-1 what?
70.
70. Okay. What I'm gonna do is a quick vehicle search. Okay, no weapons in here. Drugs.
There's no drugs.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna confirm.
What's your probable cause?
I don't have probable cause, I have consent.
From who?
Her. So go ahead and hop out. Okay. Gonna be doing a vehicle search.
When deputies attempted to remove Decker from the vehicle, he repeatedly kept one hand hidden behind his back, despite commands to show both hands. As officers moved in to gain control of him, Decker suddenly pulled a handgun and opened fire.
Stop! Stop! No!
The deputy escaped down an embankment while trying to avoid the gunfire, and Decker immediately stole the SUV before fleeing the scene. Responding officers rushed to aid the wounded deputy as the suspect sped away. Decker led law enforcement on a high-speed pursuit exceeding 100 miles per hour across multiple roadways. After several failed attempts to stop him, spike strips on US Route 22 finally disabled the stolen SUV.
Spikes are good, spikes are good. 31. Let me see your ass! Shots fired, shots fired! Shots fired, shots fired, 41.
When the vehicle came to a stop, Decker exited armed and exchanged gunfire with an Ohio State Highway Patrol trooper before fleeing into a wooded area, triggering a massive multi-agency manhunt.
He's going in, look.
Drop it! Drop it! Drop!
Hours later, a patrol helicopter located Decker hiding near Mine Road. Despite repeated commands, investigators said he refused to surrender and remained armed. As tactical officers and a police canine moved in, Decker allegedly brandished a weapon toward law enforcement. An officer opened fire, fatally striking him and bringing the hours-long manhunt to an end. Do you think officers had any other safe option once Decker refused to surrender while still armed? In the early hours of December 28, 2025, Arkansas State Police assisted a multi-agency pursuit that moved across Highway 16 after originating in Oklahoma.
Watch channel 32, they're advising westbound 16 though.
The fleeing vehicle repeatedly changed directions as agencies coordinated efforts to intercept it. Troopers ultimately executed a successful tactical intervention, ending the chase. All occupants complied during a felony stop and were taken into custody without injury, though both the patrol unit and suspect vehicle sustained significant damage. Lansing, Michigan. On the afternoon of April 9, 2025, around 4:30 p.m., Livingston County deputies spotted a stolen BMW X5 speeding eastbound on I-96 near Latson Road.
I've been a few times when you get on traffic at 1636. Can you get traffic conditions, please?
Yeah, 13 foot.
The stop signal was activated, but instead of complying, the SUV accelerated, triggering a frantic chase. At speeds exceeding 120 miles per hour, it weaved through traffic, striking at least 6 vehicles, turning the highway into chaos.
Going westbound, westbound. Back on 6.
About 3 cars out of this company. 49. Preparation.
Amid the escalating pressure, a gun was flung from the vehicle onto the highway, tumbling between lanes. Moments later, another firearm was discarded in a desperate attempt to ditch evidence mid-pursuit.
Westbound on ramp. Clear for braking.
Right now, they're trying to get you sick. They said this vehicle was involved in a retail fraud out of Denver Oakland earlier.
Off on the shoulder, Fowlerville, trying to back of the expressway. You're back of the expressway.
Yeah, we're up on the shoulder, now back on the expressway. I think it's too far.
Looks like we're exiting off.
Okay, 104, actually 104, getting off.
Exiting at 104, getting off at 1706.
The chase spilled off the highway into city streets, then the inevitable end. The BMW slammed head-on into another vehicle at a red light at Jolly Road and Cedar Street. The violent crash ended the run, leaving a trail of destruction.
Like 1708.
Just head on the car from Jolly Failing.
The 19-year-old driver from Lansing was arrested with 4 passengers, 15 to 18. 1 juvenile was transferred, and the 18-year-old jailed for violating bail. Despite the impact, no serious injuries were reported. 2 suspects fled on foot and remain at large. The incident closed with a rapid chain, speed, collisions, discarded guns, and a final crash. On July 22, 2025, Trooper Gunner Fololtz was monitoring traffic along Interstate 40 near the 282-mile marker in Arkansas when his mirror caught a flash of movement, a gray Nissan Altima flying past at 87 miles per hour. Fololtz pulled onto the highway and gave chase. The driver pushed harder, climbing to 95 miles per hour, then 113 miles per hour. Lights and sirens filled the air, but the car kept going. The choice was clear. The driver had decided to run, no matter the cost. With only a narrow opening between passing vehicles, Fololtz executed a tactical vehicle intervention, TVI, striking the Altima and forcing it into the barrier. The car jolted to a stop.
Away from me! Driver, get out of the car!
I need help up here.
3 people climbed out, 2 women who complied immediately, and the driver, 32-year-old John Black, who was taken down at gunpoint and placed in handcuffs. When questioned, Black admitted he refused to stop because he had things to do. He smelled strongly of alcohol, showed signs of impairment, and later failed to provide a urine sample. Cited and released to hospital care, Black's flight ended not in freedom, but in accountability. On August 8, 2025, around 7:35 p.m., a Florida Highway Patrol trooper spotted a gray Toyota Camry speeding at 74 miles per hour in a 50-mile-per-hour zone on US 1 in Key Largo. The driver initially slowed but then fled, triggering a pursuit. The Camry reached speeds up to 118 miles per hour, driving erratically through traffic, running red lights, using shoulders to pass vehicles, and briefly traveling into oncoming lanes. After tire deflation devices were deployed in Islamorada, the chase continued despite multiple flat tires. Near the 85-mile marker, troopers executed a successful PT maneuver, stopping the vehicle. The driver, Glenn Saltz Jr., was arrested, showed signs of impairment, and later faced multiple felony and misdemeanor charges.
Get on the ground right now! Get on the ground, sir! Sit down right now. Don't worry, I've been in here before. Before I was patrol or someone else?
On May 11th, 2023, Atlanta Police Undercover Units and the Aviation Unit tracked a stolen purple Dodge Challenger near H.E. Homes and Log Haven Drive. The vehicle had earlier fled from TFC George. After I made visual contact on Collier Road, I activated my lights and siren. The driver refused to stop and sped through multiple streets, running stop signs and red lights while driving into oncoming lanes and endangering the public. On Martin Luther King Jr. Drive, the reckless driving continued at high speed. The Dodge struck a raised median and spun out, but tried to flee again. I made contact with the vehicle, forcing it off the road.
Alright, crossing over the interstate, still westbound on MLK. Almost 1050, sideways east.
ACNC raised at 5021.
Vehicle lost a tire pit maneuver.
The driver, Jarius Simpson, and passenger Cameron Mathis fled on foot but were quickly arrested.
Support line. He's going to be behind.
New Brunswick, New Jersey. On August 8, 2025, at around 4 a.m., police responded to an apartment building on Nielsen Street after a 911 call reported a disturbance caused by 68-year-old Deborah Terrell. Officers attempted to speak with her, but she refused to open the door.
Hey, you want to drop the knife now? Yeah, you have to put your knife down.
Just a few hours later, at 7:32 a.m., they were dispatched back to the same location after reports that Terrell was threatening tenants with a knife. Emergency medical services were placed on standby as officers confirmed with witnesses that Terrell had been seen with a large blade. When officers knocked on her door at 7:41 a.m., Terrell appeared holding a knife, then retreated inside and slid the weapon back and forth under the door. During brief communication, she claimed a man was inside with her, but refused to let him speak. Moments later, she reopened the door, pointed the knife toward officers, and again moved it beneath the door before going silent. Her behavior escalated, showing clear signs of hostility and unpredictability. Officers positioned themselves for both lethal and less lethal response. Terrell suddenly stepped into the hallway, challenged the officers, and refused commands while armed. Pepper spray and a taser were deployed, but she advanced toward police with the knife. One officer then fired 2 shots, striking her. Medical aid was rendered immediately, but Terrell was later pronounced dead at Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital. A 12-inch knife was recovered at the scene. On April 23, 2025, at 2:36 p.m., a Fairfax County officer stopped a 1999 Toyota Corolla on Majestic Lane for an expired safety sticker. The driver, 36-year-old Jamal Wee of Fairfax, was argumentative and refused to comply, prompting a call for backup.
Call Joe Biden or call George Bush.
What's your driver's
No,
license?
there's no. I don't have a driving license.
Why not?
Go back, sit in the fucking car, and leave.
No, sir.
No?
It doesn't work that way.
Okay, so go ahead, do whatever you want to do.
Can I get your name?
No?
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 Yeah, 1441.
Hey,
So-
listen, American. This is take it. I take this with you, okay?
So now you want to give me that?
Hey, don't you read?
When additional officers arrived, Wee suddenly drew a gun and fired through the driver's side window. The bullet struck one officer's bicep, passed through, hit another officer's forearm, and shattered a parked car's rear windshield. Wee tried to fire again, but his gun malfunctioned. A third officer on the passenger side returned fire, hitting Wee 4 times. He was taken to a hospital and later pronounced dead. Both injured officers were treated and released.
Hey, don't you read? Go.
800 Bravo, shots fired.
This incident shows how quickly a routine stop can become deadly. Do you think this tragedy could have been avoided, or was the officer forced to act to protect lives? At approximately 6:53 a.m. on April 25, 2024, Troop A Communications was notified that Saline County deputies were pursuing a suspect vehicle northbound from the Bauxite area into Bryant on State Highway 183. Trooper Jacob Bird located the fleeing white Chevy S10 and assumed primary pursuit. The driver soon entered oncoming lanes, prompting Bird to perform a TVI, forcing the vehicle off the roadway near a Bryant church.
Show me your hands! Crossfire! Crossfire! Show me your hands! Open this door now!
The driver was taken into custody by the Saline County Sheriff's Office and charged with felony fleeing, speeding, reckless driving, multiple traffic violations, and failure to wear a seat belt. On the morning of July 3rd, 2025, in Little Rock, a Ford Fusion was swerving wildly at 160 kilometers per hour, posing a significant hazard to the community during rush hour. Despite the suspect's dangerous braking maneuvers, Officer Amber Cass executed a precise TVI maneuver, forcing the vehicle to a halt. The fleeing suspect was successfully apprehended. The incident concluded safely thanks to the courage and skillful professional of the Arkansas Police Force. Meanwhile, between June 13th and 14th, 2020, 28-year-old Victor Toet turned Pittsburgh into his personal, real-life version of Grand Theft Auto. Out on bail for manslaughter charges in Fresno, California, Toet skipped his court appearance and returned to his hometown of Pittsburgh. On the night of June 13th, police encountered him in the middle of a carjacking. He overpowered the victim, shrugged off a police taser, and sped away into the night, vanishing before officers could catch him. The day after his escape, Pittsburgh police responded to a report of a stolen white pickup truck. A police helicopter quickly spotted Victor Toet by the roadside, and as soon as he noticed it, he took off, crashing into an officer and sparking one of the city's wildest chases. He briefly vanished into a tunnel, but was quickly picked up again once he emerged. The pursuit was chaotic, with the helicopter overhead and ground units, including K-9 teams, closing in. Toet carjacked multiple people, survived a 20-foot fall, got hit by a truck, and crashed into several police vehicles. It finally ended with his arrest in the woods. Already facing manslaughter charges, he now had 15 more felony charges from the 2-day crime spree. In a twist, the original stolen pickup belonged to his father. Toet had even taken a green construction vest from it, which he was wearing during the chase. The driver of the SUV he later stole thought he was helping a stranded construction worker, an act of kindness he likely regrets.
Boulevard Joe. Now after they are, you're getting back on the west side of the city. Okay, just keep with another target one way.
He's with another vehicle again. Now he's running across the lanes of traffic, running to the south. He's shedding clothes. He's running southbound up the freeway, the side of the freeway.
It finally ended with his arrest in the woods.
I'll be taking him into custody.
He's K-9 and felony hit and run.
A routine traffic stop involving a Dodge Avenger suddenly spiraled into chaos when the driver chose to flee instead of pulling over calmly. What began as a minor violation quickly escalated into a dangerous pursuit, ending with officers safely arresting the driver without further incident.
I'm gonna shoot you, you understand? Alright, I'm gonna get out the car. Get out then. Let's go, come on. Okay, I'm trying to get out. Ain't no, alright, get out. Get out. I ain't got, hey, look at my hand. Look at my hand. Bastard, you better keep your hand. I'm coming out, on my waist, stuck on my waist, stuck on the window. I'm coming. My waist is on the window. My waist is on. Yeah.
Investigators later learned the driver had a suspended license and no valid documents, turning a simple ticket into serious legal trouble.
Good. That's what I'm saying, but my leg is on this window thing right here. Make an adjustment. Put your foot left, right. You get in. You did this to yourself. I don't want to hear it. Cut me off. I didn't do that, sir. Okay. I didn't do that. I'll come over here. I didn't do nothing, sir. Okay, G, that's wrong. Yep, you can pay the thing, all right? Hey,
On August 29, 2025, O'Fallon police responded to reports of a man armed with a knife at a home on West Madison Street. When officers arrived, they found 2 victims, later identified as the suspect's wife and stepdaughter, fleeing the property with stab wounds, while 53-year-old Matthew Blank followed behind holding a knife.
Drop the... Hey, drop the fucking knife! Drop the knife! Drop the...
An officer repeatedly ordered Blanca to drop the weapon, but he continued advancing. Fearing for the safety of the victims and responding officers, the officer opened fire, striking Blanca. Despite immediate medical aid, he was pronounced dead at the scene. The 2 victims survived and were treated for non-life-threatening injuries.
No, just grab the other arm, get him in custody. All right. Go ahead and send him straight to the scene.
After reviewing the investigation, prosecutors ruled the shooting justified and declined to file charges against the officer. This case serves as a reminder that domestic violence situations can become deadly within seconds. Do you think the officer had any other realistic option once an armed suspect continued advancing after repeated commands? On June 19, 2025, in Santa Clarita, California, CHP officers observed a white Kia run a red light on Sand Canyon Road. When they attempted to stop, the driver refused to comply, leading to a high-speed chase through the city streets at nearly 100 miles per hour.
Up near Golden Triangle. That's our westbound approaching. Passing me by approximately here, Golden Triangle. Parkway, in between the 1 and 2 lanes. We're about to pass the Sheriff Station. Temporary stop passing Santa Fe Parkway.
The pursuit ended abruptly when the suspect crashed into a concrete barrier near the Santa Clarita Sheriff's Station. Officers quickly cordoned off the scene and assessed the aftermath of the accident, removing the driver identified as Lexi Tennies from the vehicle and transporting her to Henry Mayo Hospital for a medical examination.
We gotcha. It's all fucking wet. Just one. Nice.
We're going to respond to Kelvin to you.
Climb out. Climb out. Watch the glass.
Tennies refused a blood test, prompting officers to obtain a search warrant. A search of the vehicle revealed drugs and alcohol, leading to a court-ordered blood sample. She was subsequently arrested on charges including evading police and driving under the combined influence of drugs and alcohol.
145, we got some people on the vehicle.
Nice. I got glass on tanks. Do you have any pain anywhere right now? Okay. How fast were you on last one? Rolled. 10. And one more time on your birthday.
My birthday? Yeah.
Do you have any medical problems at all?
Cameron County, Texas. A black Chrysler 300 tore through traffic. The driver, Benjamin Barboza, pushing into oncoming lanes and forcing cars aside as danger surged with every second.
Pit's open. I'm gonna pit. Driving wrong side of the road.
Driving on the left side of the road.
Okay.
DPS troopers closed in with precision. Then, one decisive move, a pit maneuver snapped the car sideways, bringing the run to a hard stop. But it didn't end there. Barboza and passenger Marcos Julian jumped out and ran, a final desperate attempt only to be quickly caught and taken into custody. Inside the vehicle, the truth emerged. 5 migrants from Venezuela and Mexico. They were handed over to Border Patrol as charges stacked up: felony evading, human smuggling with risk of serious harm, and more, ending a reckless escape that collapsed under pressure. A silver Lexus driver on Highway 300 nearly caused a serious accident by recklessly speeding and weaving through traffic before fleeing the scene at dangerously high speeds. Police pursued the vehicle, carefully coordinating 2 P.I.T. maneuvers that successfully brought the Lexus to a controlled stop, preventing further risk to the public.
I got a dog.
Following the vehicle's immobilization, officers swiftly apprehended the driver, identified as Yahir Vega. He was promptly arrested and booked into Fulton County Jail, facing charges related to the high-speed pursuit and reckless driving that endangered others on the road. On July 14, 2025, Trooper Keaton Ramsey responded to a pursuit initiated by Clarksville police involving a gray Chevrolet S10 fleeing eastbound from Interstate 40 onto Highway 64. Ramsey assumed primary and executed a controlled TVI. The vehicle crashed into a ditch, and the driver, Louis Black, was arrested without incident on multiple violations and an active warrant.
Come on, good boys. We're trying to block TVI. TVI is successful. Crashed out. Hands! Hands! Put your hands up!
On January 4th, 2024, a trooper monitoring traffic near Landmark Boulevard clocked a white Nissan sedan speeding up to 97 miles per hour in a 55 zone. When emergency lights were activated, the driver accelerated past 120 miles per hour and refused to yield, triggering a dangerous pursuit. The chase surged across Veterans Parkway, I-516, and US 17 as the driver weaved through traffic, drove into oncoming lanes, and repeatedly ignored stop signs.
not going towards a... Got that one again. That's all that's coming out. What's the structure? All over here, west of the beach. Still on ODG.
The pursuit ended when the suspect lost control on US 17, striking 2 vehicles and disabling the car.
He just hit 50 Central. Probably a bad with 50 back. He just hit 50 Central. Probably a bad with 50 back. Bad with 50.
The driver fled on foot but was quickly captured after a brief chase. Officers recovered suspected marijuana, a scale, cash, and a firearm. The suspect later admitted he fled out of fear and was transported for medical clearance before being booked.
Get the truck!
On September 11th, 2025, at approximately 9:50 a.m., dispatch alerted me that the Sequoia County Sheriff's Office and Roland Police Department were pursuing a suspect vehicle eastbound on Interstate 40 toward Arkansas in connection with a counterfeit money investigation.
Where the wheels parked out, yes or no? Working on it.
The suspect, driving a newer model Jeep Wrangler, was traveling recklessly at speeds between 95 to 120 miles per hour, weaving through traffic. I positioned my patrol unit near the state line and attempted to deploy spike strips but missed the vehicle, later taking the lead and providing its license plate information to dispatch as the pursuit continued onto I-540 southbound. During a brief traffic clearing, I performed a tactical vehicle intervention, TVI, causing the Jeep to spin, strike the median barrier, roll onto its driver's side, and slide across lanes before coming to rest on the right lane. The suspect, later identified as Maurice A. Gonzalez from Georgia, crawled out from the passenger side and initially resisted following commands, a drive stun from my CEW secured compliance, and Gonzalez was handcuffed without further incident. EMS and a wrecker responded, and Gonzalez was transported to Mercy Hospital for minor injuries before being booked at the Crawford County Justice Center. An inventory of the Jeep revealed methamphetamine, marijuana, scales, a meth pipe, and a grinder. Gonzalez was charged with multiple offenses including fleeing, reckless driving, drug possession, driving on a suspended license, and lack of insurance.